Hello again. Thanks for joining me on my videos here, talking about real estate in Branson. But today I'm going to kind of dive into the market a little bit and what's been going on with interest rates. So I know a lot of you have been waiting for the market to change before making that big purchase. I can tell that in listing agents' voices and text messages. Sellers are getting more desperate. Their homes are sitting longer on the market. And it's really strange right now. Like what usually would have sold 5 years ago, like condos and starter homes, those have really been suffering. So right now, my past year, I've been selling anywhere in the 500 to 600 range for lake homes, second homes, and some of them are full-time homes too. But I see this shift in the market where the homes in the higher ranges are definitely more popular, and the investment properties not so much. With that comes cash buyers. So I've had several cash buyers this year that didn't need a mortgage, or if they were getting a mortgage, they would put, half down, finance the rest. They might buy down that rate to get that rate down. So I have had more experience in those types of sales rather than the nightly rental properties and, just your average 2 to 3 bedroom small house at, $275. Now I know a lot of buyers are very hung up on interest rates, and interest rates, have been in the high sixes for most of the year. We did have that announcement back on the 17th of this month. That they're going to lower rates, is what the Fed said. But, that depends on a lot of things. It depends on inflation, the jobs report, and, of course, the rate on the 10-year Treasury note. Actually, rates are based more on that than what the Fed says anyway. So, realistically, yeah, rates are going to continue to drop, but it's going to be little by little. And time is going to drag on and drag on if people decide to wait. So it's not going to be a drastic drop, because if there was a drastic drop in rates, can you imagine what would happen to real estate prices? Let's go back to, 21 into 22, where, the market got crazy there, guys. I don't know if you remember, you can watch some of my videos, but you know what happens when rates drastically drop? That means real estate prices are going to go up. So remember when rates were at 3.5%, back like in 2022. So people, the really smart people that were acting crazy, going around buying real estate like wildfire, were actually pretty smart. When I look back at those people, I'm like, oh yeah, why are you doing this? I mean, this home is way too high. Are you out of your mind? No, it's all about the rates. So yeah, they bought that at a great rate and at a great price. Really, even though you thought the prices were high, they really weren't, because the prices went up after that. So yeah, it was just been, I'm sitting here scratching my head, because the market before then had really been the same for a few years. Prices were about the same as they ever was for several years. So when that happened, it kind of threw me for a loop, I tell you. But I've learned a lot looking back over all this. So bottom line, whatever the rates are, whatever you think they're going to be, real estate in general has always appreciated over time. If you look at a scale over the years, real estate always goes up. Now, yeah, people have lost money on real estate back when, yeah, things really got bad and dipped down. I remember those years. That's when investors come in and take advantage of a situation. And I think that's happening a little now because of the cash buyers that I've seen in the market. They know that prices are dropping, sellers are more eager to sell. I can definitely feel that out there. So that is going on, and they're making smart moves by buying with cash right now, because there's a lot of people that are not buying and they're holding on and waiting. Now, in some cases, when you examine price next to rates, it can make sense to go ahead and buy right now. And I understand in some cases it doesn't, because prices all year long have seemed, still high. Everybody tells me, that home is still too high. I get it. I get it. So some prices need to come down, and I think it's going to all even out probably by next year. I mean, I don't like to make predictions, but that's the feeling I get. Sometime next year, prices and rates will make sense. It's going to take time to get there, though, unfortunately. But right now, as far as deals go, if you guys are looking for real estate deals in my area, uh, condos are a great deal right now. Condos have dropped drastically. And the reason is that so many people got into the nightly rental business. A lot of people didn't know what they're doing. They find out, I don't like, renting this out and managing it. It's a job, right? So, you know, and there's just so many. There's so many rentals that you have a lot of competition. So now that is not to say that, you could find a really great rental and it's making great money. But you got to find the right one. It's got to be special, and it's got to have that appeal. It's got to compete with everything else that's on that market. They are out there though. So you got to really examine the income, okay, before you buy a condo. So if you are waiting to buy real estate out there, just remember this phrase: don't wait to buy real estate and wait. It's a proven strategy that has worked for decades. And if you make the right move, you can be very, very successful with the property that you buy. So I'd love to help you with finding the right place. And this is Carrie Ann Higgs with LPT Realty. So I look forward to hearing from you. And don't forget to visit our new website, higgshomes.com. See you in the next video.